Good morning and welcome back to the original River Mountain Homestead. For anybody that's watched our past videos, you've probably seen this cabin once or twice before. I have meandered my way over here this morning to begin digging that building out of the goat pen. We had quite the kidding season in that building a few years ago, and that is my plans for my new chicken coop. That was the building I was referring to in our video from yesterday. So today my attempt is going to be to remove it from the goat pen and get it out and get it easily accessible. I have recruited some help for this weekend from one of the smartest people I know, and from somebody who's taught me nearly everything that I do know. And he's going to help me hopefully get this thing successfully to our place. We moved it down here last time, back in, I don't know, 2016, something like that was when we moved that building down here. That was when I had my tractor, and I actually managed to just scoop it up with the tractor and throw it on the trailer last time, but this time is going to be a little bit different, a lot more manual labor involved. I've got some fence I've got to pull down and some other things I've got to kind of get out of the way today, and then I've got to, well, it's going to be a booger bear, but I'm going to try to get it drug out to where this weekend when we come to get it, we can either easily winch it up onto the trailer or try to jack it up and get up underneath it. I'm not sure if it'll be wide enough to jack it up and get underneath it with the trailer or not. May have to winch it up onto the top of the trailer and then make the 20-minute drive with it. But let's see if I can get it out today successfully, and we'll go from there. And there she sits in her once former glory. There was once upon a time a lean-to off of this side that captured the rainwater, which went into this tank, which fed all the automatic chicken waters. I'm going to get all of that stuff out of the way, trim the fence back, and roll it up, and get some of these other things out of the way, and then I'm going to have to pivot my pool point to try to get that building all the way out to here somewhere where it's accessible. And another reason why I wanted to take care of this morning was because it was 31, 32 degrees. It got cold last night, and I knew there was a really good chance for some critters in here that I really do not care for whatsoever. Upon close inspection of just opening the door, there was a little yellow jacket's nest, and then there were several red hornets, but it was too cold to fly. So Mr. Hat right here eliminated those issues. So we no longer have that problem. Once upon a time, when this building was first bought, it was originally a chicken coop. It seems like we move a lot. Honestly, we don't, I swear. But the home that we had prior to moving down here and going off grid is where this was set up at as a chicken coop. And there was some remnants of the nesting boxes and stuff left. I got all kinds of wonderful material here for my garden, though, as long as I can get all that goat manure back with us. Free fertilizer, right? My plan here on this, once I get it there and get it established, will be the roosting nest will be up high out here closest to this really wide door, and then step down as they go in. That way I can easily clean the building out without bumping my head. I'll utilize the goat door that I had on the side, and I'll just build a door, some hinges for it, close it in. These ladies definitely need a window. I feel like we may have a spare wooden window around somewhere that we might be able to pop in here. Just have to see what I can come up with. And other than that, I just need this out of the hole and over here so that I can get a trailer to it. So I've got a couple of different ideas in my head. All I've got is 3 short chains and a couple of straps and my little stump puller, and I thought I might be able to grab a hold of one of these skids on the bottom with that stump puller, and I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see, because it's actually going to have to be twisted first and then pulled out because of the way it's sitting in here, and the skids are running this way and they need to be going this way. So now that I got the boogeyman taken care of in here, now I can see if I can get this building out of here. Nothing to see here, OSHA. Move along. I'm gonna drop her in 4 low and easy and slow, right? Simple. It wasn't so bad, right? And that's where we stop for the day. I did not bring a chainsaw with me. I don't have a way to cut a post to use for a fulcrum. I do not have my rock bar with me to use as a fulcrum. I do not have my come along with me to pull this back the other direction so I can finish the twist. So yeah, that's where I stop until I come back with more and better tools for this job. But I got a start on it. We just got to twist it a little bit further out that way and then pull her out, and then she'll be ready to go. But I got started. Seems like every other project on my list, everything's always half done. So now to Lowe's for plumbing to finish what I started yesterday. Well, we successfully made our trip to Lowe's and made it back, so all the kids had to come running and say hi. They missed me while I was gone. Bunch of crazy fools. Isn't that right, Miss Betty? But watch out, I'm gonna step on a chicken. They made it back with some 4-inch pipe that's 4 inches. So I've got enough to finish out and should have, again, everything I need to finish this out. Made some progress on the building this morning, getting everything kind of situated. I did find my come along, and I've got plans to get some stuff packed in the truck so that I can make another attempt in the morning to go ahead and get that drug out and get it as close to ready to go as I can. But I'm gonna try to get this watering system finished up today and get it tested to see how many gallons it will hold. They're like kids. They're like kids. Started doing some calculating and some math. Puppy, 2 to 3 weeks out. It's getting closer and closer. We've got about 16 days left on the chicks. We're sitting also around 2 weeks on the baby rabbits. So in a matter of 2 or 3 weeks time, we're gonna have a new puppy. Somewhere between 41 and less new baby chicks, as well as a trio of rabbits. So lots of new life coming this spring also. So we're excited about all that. Well, let's see if we can get this water finished up. And there we go. Fill port up top here. I'll find a bowl or something like that to put over the top of that so that it can vent, because it's going to need to have air be able to escape the system without it being entirely closed off. So I'll come up with some kind of vent system for that. But other than that, that's a fill port. And then this tube here on this side and all the way down the back will be basically the battery compartment to hold all the water. So when I fill this up in a minute, I will use like a little gallon jug so that I can measure just to see how much I can fit in it. And then drop down point drops down to the 1/2-inch pipe, and then at each T there is a nipple that goes into a cage, and then it also 90s and goes down. There is a clean out point on the bottom here to drain the system. I will put another T in right in here and run across this way for the bottom 3 cages when those are ready. And I've already got the other nipples and those other 3 pieces. And then all 6 cages will feed off of this one. Plus the clean out on this end. If need be, I can pull that plug right there and access that whole pipe for a clean out. Simple, right? As long as you're using 4-inch pipe, that's 4 inches. What a day, what a day, what a day. So hopefully tomorrow I'll go back and attack that building again first thing and try to get it drug out and ready to go. And yeah, that'll be a big project. That'll be a big check mark off the list once I get that one here. That's gonna give me ample room for the chickens. And then, like I said, we will transform this little log cabin into a silky house. And that way we can have some broody hens just rocking and rolling in there pretty much non-stop, because that's just what the silkies do. And that'll make Mama happy, because she's all about the silkies. But that may be about all I've got for today, guys. I got a little piddling to do around here, and what a day. So we will catch y'all on the next one.